That means the culprit had to be the last student to go past the cubbies, barked Pork with excitement. That's right, said Bianca. Can you remember when each of the four students went to the cubbies? No, I'm sorry, said Mrs. Amin. We were so busy. I didn't notice. But I do remember there were four different reasons the students got up from their chairs: to get a sweater, to go to the bathroom, to get a drink of water, and to get a permission slip from the office. But I can't remember who did what. Oh, wait, cried Miss Stella. I do remember Oleg wasn't the last person to walk past the cubbies. So, what that tells us is that Oleg is not the last person. So, Oleg is not the 11:30 person. So, we're going to put an X there, make that bigger. And someone went to get the permission slip from the office after 10:30 this morning, added Mrs. Amin. I just can't remember who. So the permission slip was after 10:30. So it wasn't at 10 and it wasn't at 10:30. And don't forget the person who went to the bathroom. That was definitely before 11 o'clock, said Miss Stella. So the bathroom break was before 11. So it wasn't 11 and it wasn't 11:30. This is great help, said Bianca. Anything else? Kate complained of being really warm, said Mrs. Amin. So she was not the student that got the sweater. So we're going to go look for Kate, and she's not the student that got the sweater. She was walking past the cubby sometime during the 10 o'clock hour. So sometimes during 10 means 10 or 10:30, but she wasn't at 11 and she wasn't at 11:30. Bianca and Pork left the classroom and saw the custodian, Mrs. Buble. I saw a girl with ink on her hands running to the bathroom, says Mrs. Buble. A girl with ink on her hands. So the bathroom had to be a girl. So it wasn't Bob and it wasn't Oleg. And Oleg jogged back from the office with a permission slip, remembered Mrs. Buble. So Oleg had the permission slip. So when we know something's true, we're going to put an O there. And then for the rest of that row and the rest of that column, we put X's because Oleg couldn't have done anything else and nobody else but Oleg had the permission slip. Now what we can do with Oleg's information is see that the permission slip was not 10 or 10:30. So that's Oleg. He's not 10 or 10:30. We already knew he wasn't 11:30. So now we know for sure that Oleg is at 11 and nobody else can be at 11. Bianca stared hard at her notes. What's wrong, Bianca? Cried Pork. Can't you figure it out? Oh, I almost forgot, said Mrs. Buble. The first person I saw was Kate. She was at the water fountain gulping water so fast that I joked that she needed to leave some water for the fishes. So Kate was the first person. So that's 10 o'clock. And then nobody else can be the first person. So we put X's in that column, and Kate wasn't any other time. So we put X's in that row. So Kate's 10 o'clock. We go down here, 10 o'clock is Kate, but Kate can't have a sweater. And we put an X there, and Kate can't have a permission slip, which we already knew.